Millions of federal dollars are coming to Northwest Ohio, and it's meant to address one of the biggest barriers to more people getting an electric vehicle. Ryan Lucien is in studio with us today. So how big is this grant?
Well, the grants from the U.S. Department of Transportation is a grand total of $14 million. They'll be going toward adding new charging stations for electric vehicles, signaling the growth of electric mobility in Northwest Ohio. Last week, Northwest Ohio was awarded an investment in the future in the form of a $14 million grant. That money will be used to install electric charging stations for e-vehicles in the counties of Lucas, Wood, Ottawa, and Sandusky. There have been charging stations added in private areas and those with high traffic. And Lucas County engineer Mike Panuski says the grant is meant to fill gaps in the range.
Basically in the grant we had locations where we thought they'd be good to be installed, and that we pledged to try to install them in certain locations within a mile radius of locations where we identified.
Soon, local electric vehicle drivers will be seeing more charging stations, like supermarkets, libraries, and schools, with the hope of having enough outlets for electric vehicle owners to use, and to relieve them of what Panuski calls range anxiety.
People have what they call, range anxiety, where if they go travel, they're worried about that range anxiety. The more of these that we can have, the more opportunities for people to consider these types of vehicles and to consider their adaptation.
And consideration for electric and hybrid vehicles is one of the purposes of the grant. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, 2024's third quarter reported 21% of car sales being electric, hybrid, or plug-in hybrid. Northwest Ohio wants to plan ahead on the rising trend.
By being forward-thinking and trying to get these installed earlier, we can give people a lot more of an incentive to either buy an electric vehicle or give incentive for electric vehicle manufacturing.
Panuski said they are in the planning process of finding the best places for the charging stations and hiring utility companies. He said the process will be done between 2 to 4 years. Reporting in studio, Ryan Lucien, WTOL 11.